I'm here now with Bill Sorvino, and he is the founder of the Golden Door International Film Festival. This is such a phenomenal event. You have the greatest movies here tonight.
Yes, we do. We have 155 movies to be exact over the weekend.
But tonight is a special one because we're going to see Mommy's Box. You're in that, I understand.
Yeah, I'm in it. Everyone's going to see it. But yeah, no, Mommy's Box, great film. Johnny Greenlaw directed and wrote it, and I'm just so thrilled to be part of it. I play his brother, you know, and it's a really, really great film. And then we have The Networker, which is another great film right after this, and then The Bronx Bull right after that.
LAMOTTA, and I've seen that already, and that's a wonderful, wonderful movie. But let's get back to the festival. How is it that you decided to do this? Because I know that some people that start film festivals say, like, shoot me now, because that's not easy.
It is not easy, and it's a lot of work. And sometimes I do say shoot me now, like today and yesterday and the day before. But anyway, in the last month. But I'm an actor, as we established, and I grew up in Jersey City, and I had a dream. I had a dream one night. I woke up and I had that.
I'm very affected by dreams too. They're a message.
And I brought it to some of our Jersey City friends that happened to be at a party the very next day, and it took off from there. You know, and everyone thought it was a great idea and rallied behind it, and we've been doing it ever since. It was 2010 when we started planning. Yeah.
So now let me ask you, how long have you been acting for?
About 9 years.
Yeah. And what do you prefer? Do you like comedy? Do you like mystery?
I do it all. You know, people tell me that I should be always doing comedy because I guess I'm such a goofball. However, I really love drama. I've done a lot of drama work. I just wrapped a film called Who's Jenna? That's a comedy, a rom-com. Okay. So romantic comedy. So So I'm all over the place with it, but I love any kind of acting as long as it's challenging and it's a great story.
Yeah. Now, are you one of the judges? I mean, you must get a lot of submissions. As far as submissions go, do you watch the movies to say what goes in?
I rate as many as I can. We all rate them. We have about 15 board members, and we all rate as many as we possibly can, and we culminate all the ratings, and whoever makes the cut makes the cut. You know, and it's it has to be basically an 8 or above. Yeah.
So now, how many movies did you say are in the festival? Is this runs 4 days?
Yes, 4 days, 155. Yeah.
That's a lot of movies. Now, this isn't the only venue, am I right?
No, we have 8 venues across Jersey City.
This is such a beautiful historical theater. Can you tell me something about this space? Because it's like the movies were years ago when I was a little girl, or almost back in vaudeville. It's so ornate.
It's old Hollywood, you know. And it was built in 1929. It's one of the last remaining movie palaces, you know, in the United States. I don't know how many more there are of these, and it's just a gorgeous, you know, breathtaking venue. And we're so fortunate to have this as our anchor venue. Yeah. You know, it's old Hollywood, and it's glamorous, and it's glitz, and it's just amazing.
Now, are you expecting any celebrities tonight?
We do. We're expecting Robert Davi, Marissa Tomei, William Forsythe. A few others. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but we do expect we had quite a few on Thursday night, our opening night, and you know we're having a great attendance. Yeah.
And do you want to say who your famous relative is?
Well, which one? Paul Sorvino, Mira Sorvino. They're both my cousin is Mira, and Paul is my uncle. Yes.
Big names, and I just saw him in LAMOTTA, and he did, as always, a fabulous job. You know, he's the best. He reels you in. Yep. You love him and you hate him, and damn, but he reels you in.
He's a great actor. Yeah. He's getting better with age. I mean, he's my, like, the bar of life for me of being an actor is that, you know, and he just keeps getting better with every. I'm like, he's been in this business for so long. He's been a big star, and every movie I see him in, I'm like, I said to him, Uncle Paul, you're pissing me off. He goes, why? I'm like, you're getting better, and I'm never going to catch up.
You'll catch up. You'll catch up. You know why? Because talent runs in your family, and you're a good person, and good things are going to happen for you. Look at all the talent that you're letting be displayed, you know? Yep. We need somewhere to show what we do, and you're helping people do it.
That's what it's all about. It's about the filmmakers. It's about the community. It's about autism outreach, which is awareness. Those are our main goals and objectives is to give filmmakers a wonderful platform and be all equal in that platform, whether they're famous or whether they're just starting out. And autism awareness with Autism Speaks is one of our big sponsors. They're here somewhere right there. We love the community being very excited about the event as well. Jersey City is an artist place as well, and I think that the community is really starting to rally around this event as being like a real nice focal point of the community. Yeah.
And they're looking forward to it. In September, they know that this is going to roll around and they're going to get to see it. Well, thank you so much. I see your lobby is getting full, but you took the time to talk to me. And I appreciate it. And I'm going to see you in Mommy's Box in a little bit.
Yes, you will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm here now with Kelly Karavites, and he has a very interesting movie today called Mommy's Box. But he tells me that he's a late bloomer because he didn't start acting until he was 48 years old. Well, I give you credit. Isn't that wonderful?
Thank you. I'm lucky, I guess. I'm lucky. I'm very grateful.
Yeah. You were in finance, and then you took acting classes at night, right?
I went for my BA at night. I got my acting training done at night. You could say I'm a vampire, maybe. Maybe I'm a vampire. I don't know. Check my teeth.
So tell me something about Mommy's Box. What kind of, what genre is it?
It's a wonderful film. I would say it's a drama, love story. Has a lot of elements of dark comedy in it. And I play the most untrustworthy funeral director on the planet. The box refers, by the way, when I first found out about the title of the film, I thought it referred to a coffin, and it could.
Now, did you write this or are you acting in it?
No. I want to give credit. I am the one of 2 executive producers. It's my pleasure to do that. And Johnny Greenlaw is the mastermind, writer, creator, and director of this film. He's my good friend. He was the producer and director of another film that I was involved in when I first started producing. I'm primarily an actor and a comedian. I do stand-up comedy and I do acting, but the producing is something that happened in the last 2 or 3 years, and it's giving me a lot of joy because I think a lot of actors can understand this. It's okay to go to auditions and be picked, but when you have a vision for a project, why wait? Do it yourself.
So now when they say Mommy's Box, are they talking about a casket?
Well, that's what I thought. In order not to give away the secret, because the film...
Oh, there is a secret.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the punchline. It's another kind of box.
Oh, okay.
I don't want, the official sneak premiere is today.
Okay.
So I don't want to take away from anybody's enjoyment in case this...
Yes, absolutely. I didn't know it was a secret, but I always say these interviews can be difficult because you don't want to give away the main things of the movie.
I do want to plug a couple of people. We have many talented actors, but we also have 2 name actors. Bill Sorvino, who is the director of this film festival.
He's in Mommy's Box.
He has a role, yes, and that's the reason why it's not an official entry, because conflict of interest.
Yes.
And also Joey D'Onofrio from Goodfellas.
Oh yes.
And we also have a wonderful musical genius, Paulo Coelho. He's Portuguese. He is the greatest guitar in New York and possibly the Eastern Seaboard. How do you think about that?
He's a guitar player?
He's a marvelous guitar player. The last time I heard guitar that beautiful, and singing, he's got a great voice.
Is it in the movie?
It is. There's a lot of tracks of his in the movie. He performs at the bitter end.
Thank you so much. We're going to catch the movie. I see people coming in already.
Yes.
It is coming up in not too long a time, so we want to make sure that we promote your movie so everyone goes in to see it.
Thank you for the interview, and I finally met one of my Facebook friends. She's my Facebook friend. She's real. She's not virtual. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Gala. One of the Italian chicks with me. I did not know you were in Mommy's Box.
Yes, I'm Mommy. It's all about my box.
We don't know what that is, so don't give it away, because I was already talking to Kelly, and he said that's part of the secret of the movie.
I don't even know what it is yet. Really? Honestly, I don't know. It's the magic of movies. Every little piece. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm really excited.
So now tell me, how long have you been doing the Italian chicks, and now how did you segue into movies, and is this your first one, or have you done others? Is that enough questions?
That's a lot of questions. I've been in the Italian chicks about 7 years now. I started doing films right after that, but no, this is not my first one. This is about my 3rd red carpet, which is exciting, but this is my favorite one.
I've seen you doing the bit that you do with the Italian chicks with the other girl, and you're terrific. I think I saw you at the brokerage. Is that what you do it a lot? Or?
We do go to the brokerage, but yes, the Italian chicks travel all over. We just got back from Boston. We're going down to Florida. We're everywhere.
I'm so glad for you. Now, this is a comedy, part dark?
I believe so.
Okay.
Although I don't think
how long were you filming this?
Oh, probably all of last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. So is there anything that really sticks in your mind, something that happened that was very funny, being you're a funny lady, that you said, wow, I'll never forget, this is so funny?
There was one scene, you'll see it in a few minutes, where Johnny is, I shouldn't even tell this part because he's going to be so embarrassed. Johnny was imagining, he was dreaming, and he looked down and his girlfriend was about to give him, one of those things, and it was me down there, and I pulled down his pants saying, come on, Johnny, time to put on your pajamas, and I actually grabbed his boxers and pulled everything down by accident. So Johnny had a little bit, so when he's shocked in the film, you're going to see that's a real shock.
A real reaction. Yes. So, Gina, let me ask you, if somebody wants to get a hold of you and find out more about you, is there a website that we can see you on?
Yes, my website is GinaScarda.com. Very easy.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see the movie, and I know you're going to be fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with me.
Thank you.
Hi, Rachel. It's so good to see you. Rachel is one busy lady, and she does so many things in the industry, and I'm so happy to see you because you're always such a smiling face and a positive person. And Rachel Kadushin, did I pronounce it right?
Rhymes with revolution.
Kadusha. She has a film in the festival also, and you want to tell us the name of your film and something about it?
Yes, Kettle. It's a short film. It's sort of like a backdoor pilot, written by Vince Edgehill and directed by Jabari Clark Pennigan. And Laura Faye Lewis is one of the star actresses, and I don't know all the other actors' names in it. I'm an associate producer on the project, and the way it came about is we workshopped the script with Vince in a group that has actors who are actor hyphenates, that are actor producer, actor directors. And Laura was also in the group. And I brought Jabari in to do some DP work on one of my feature films, Senorita Rose's Dream Song. He was doing some second unit for that. And we had a staged reading with the actors ensemble. And due to that, Jabari and Vince met each other. And then they collaborated with Laura Faye Lewis in developing the script a little bit. And then they ended up shooting it as a short film and or backdoor pilot. They want to do more with the character in Kettle.
Is that all it took? Is that all it took? You make it sound so easy.
And there was a crowdfunding campaign, yes.
But it is a lot of work to do all these things, and you have your finger on the pulse of all the different little avenues that come into play. How do you do it all?
You switch off on tasks. And basically, there's a lot of waiting involved when you're a producer. Not quite as much waiting as when you're a writer, which is why I switched from being a writer only to being a producer who writes and can work with writers. So one of the things that I'm doing other than feature films is I've been put in charge. I'm a director of an investment vehicle with a private banker. Leonard Shakind has this group called the Institutional Investors Consulting Company, and one of the things that he wants to do with it is have a $100 million entertainment and media fund. Now, don't come to me for money right now because the money's not in the fund yet. But if you are an institutional investor and it's something you want to check out, we can get you some more information on that. I am vetting all of the entertainment projects for it, and then there are other members of the company and board who will co-vet it. So I don't get the sole say, but I get the first say on a lot of the projects.
Okay. Rachel, quickly, a website where people can find out more about you.
bestfriendsproductions.com.
I like the name.
Thank you. And Baggy Pants is the hip-hop film that I'm working on, and hopefully we'll be able to talk more about that soon.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Helen.
With a wonderful actor now, Gary Pastore. Gary, you just finished a movie, Where's Jenna? You want to tell us something about it?
Who's Jenna?
Oh, who's Jenna?
Yeah, it's a film with, it's directed and written by Tom Baldinger. It's about two friends, one of them who's obsessed with porn, and famous porn actress Jenna Jameson. And it just so happens that his best friend, played by Bill Sorvino, is dating a girl that looks like Jenna Jameson. So it's a comedy. There is no porn in it. I wouldn't do one. And it stars Vincent Pastore, Bill Sorvino, Lenny Venito, Vic DiBitetto, who's that crazy guy from YouTube that wants to go out and get the bread and milk. He's got like 14 million hits. It's just a real funny romp.
Okay, and you mentioned to me something about a film festival in Belgium. You want to tell me about that?
Yeah, I directed a film called Distressed, about stress, and we were just in the Oostende Film Festival in Oostende, Belgium. I was there for a week, and we had screenings in Amsterdam as well. It was just a nice experience.
How did you like Amsterdam? That's supposed to be something else. It has a lot of rivers running through it.
Yes, it does. It has a lot of charm, but I like Belgium. I went to Bruges, which is absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, we were there for a day. We had a screening in Ghent also, so it was nice. It's always nice to go see the world.
So how do you like working with Bill Sorvino? Isn't this a fabulous film festival he's put together here?
It is, and this place is quite... I actually shot a movie here back in 2001 called Friends and Family, and we shot upstairs. We doubled it as a catering hall. It was a very, very funny film. Yeah, you know, this is one of the classier...
It is. It's very classy. Now, what made you start acting, Gary? Can I ask you?
I started in high school.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you do any theater?
I did. I did West Side Story. In fact, I was in a band, and I had long hair. And my drama teacher wanted me to play Tony in West Side Story, and he said, if you do it, you got to cut your hair. So I cut my hair, and I did it, and that was it. I got bit by the bug.
Yeah, got bit by the bug. So that's a long time ago. So you want to mention some things that you might have coming up, or something that you did in the past that were interesting that you might want to share with us?
Yeah, recurring roles on Blue Bloods and Gotham, and what else did I do recently? I'm just kind of really directing and producing as of now, and I'm not really pursuing an acting career. If the phone rings, great. Yeah. I'm not out there actively doing anything.
It's nice to be on the other side of the camera too, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm tired of the whole audition process. I really am. I think it could take a lot out of you. It's more of acting's always been a hobby, a well-paying one. Yeah, but it's more of a hobby. I like directing. I like writing. I'm trying to create more stuff, and stuff that I don't want to play these gangster roles and stuff anymore. It's like I do them, but I was just in Rob the Mob. I played Sammy the Bull. So it's kind of hard once you get yourself, I guess, to a point where you do a film and you've got a big role. I don't want to go and do something that's going to minimalize what I just did.
Yeah.
Now,
is there a place where we can see your work? Do you have a website or anything like that?
IMDb and Google. Okay. You Google me, a ton of crap comes up. That's what I always tell people. Just Google Gary Pastore.
So now you're looking forward to seeing LaMotta-The Bronx Bull?
Of course. Yeah. Big Raging Bull fan. Yeah. Big.
Yeah. I just saw it the other night. I saw it already. It's fantastic.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I can't wait to see this.
It's a big Hollywood movie.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. Really am. Love independent film. Keep independent film alive. Keep coming to film festivals.
I agree. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
I'm here with Martin Gui Gui, the director of LaMotta Bronx Bull, and the lead actor when Jake LaMotta was young. You want to give me a name?
Mojean Aria.
Mojean and Martin.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to already have seen the movie, and I was really taken aback. You did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
It's really, really a Hollywood movie. And this is from a guy that graduated from Hofstra and then ran off to Hollywood. You made your dream come true, didn't you, Martin?
From Hofstra to Hollywood, that's the program.
And you're from Australia.
I'm from Australia, yep.
Now, let me ask you, how did you master the New York accent?
I got a dialect coach, and I worked with a dialect coach, yeah.
You did. Now, how true is it that you had to eat lemons and limes off the tree in the backyard because you were so busy filming, you couldn't really stop to have a good meal?
When I was training, there was a weight cutting process. When I was cutting weight, I couldn't really eat or drink anything, so I would, every now and then have a lemon.
So now you made this phenomenal movie in 20 days? It was 20 days shooting time?
A miraculous 20 days.
Yeah, it was a miraculous.
The planet, I think, was created in 7, so it was not, we had a luxury, actually, 20 days.
Yeah, and William Forsythe played a phenomenal role, didn't he? And Paul Sorvino, right? And some really bad things happened in childhood that made you who he became, right? How was that acting out? I don't want to give away the movie, but you had to face some brutality, especially one particular scene that involved the bedroom. How was that shooting that?
It was intense, it was dark, it was, you just understand what it was like to have a father like that would beat you for no reason and treat you that sort of way and create, the rage that he had, and that's it.
What was your direction on that? Do you recall?
I think I said action.
It's so true. No, it's true.
You just said, when you're ready.
He remembers that. Well, that's good too. Well, you know what? When you
he screamed action really loud. He screams it loud to get the energy up.
But when you have really good actors, you have the faith in them, right? So that's all you have to do is say, roll on.
Mojean does his homework, and as all the actors did in this film, so it made it an easy job for me to come to the set. Then we got an opportunity to play with the material. But Mojean had spent some time with Jake LaMotta as well, and so that was part of his research.
Oh, isn't that good? Because now it actually is the sequel to Raging Bull. And the whole idea was Jake LaMotta wanted to let everybody know, I'm still fighting, I'm keeping on going, right? Wasn't that the message?
Never stop fighting. Never.
Never.
Now, Martin on set was like a cross between a pterodactyl dinosaur and a tiger. And that's what Jake LaMotta is. It's kind of like a silverback gorilla and a big fish.
Yeah. The movie was fantastic. It really draws you in. It kept you moving every minute.
It was nonstop.
And I heard and there was a lot of weight being lost because they were eating turkey and bananas and water. That's all they were fed. And actually, I'm going on a banana, turkey, and water diet starting next week because that's the answer.
That's all Martin had on set for us.
That's all he had. Well, it was a low budget flick.
It was a below budget flick.
But it was great, and I wish you all the luck with it. Thank you. I can't wait. I'm going to see it again. Very exciting. And is there a website or where anybody can reach you?
There is.
Where they can reach you. If you want to.
800-555 Never Stop.
Is there a website for the movie? You want to shout it out?
It's called Goombaland.com.
Is it really?
Oh, wait, there's a composer right there. George. What are you doing? He's being interviewed as well.
Okay,
I want you to talk to the composer.
Stepping out. Okay. You're very welcome, Martin.
We're thrilled that you came to the screening the other day, and it's so cool to see you here.
I didn't miss it. I'm here especially because I wanted to talk to you, and I told you I'd be here.
Yeah,
okay, bye, baby.
You're so sweet. Mwah.
Bye, baby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got lipstick on, right? Stage, screen. Stage and screen.
Stage, screen, and in between with Helen.
Oh, come over here.
You got to say it.
You got to say it all at the same time.
Stage, screen, and in between with Helen.
One more time.
Stage, screen, and in between with Helen. Composer. I saw the movie. I was lucky enough to see it 2 nights ago, and I loved the movie.
Great.
Oh my God! It was like a big Hollywood blockbuster, and you did the music on that.
Well, let's clarify. I have a song called "Servant Blues" in the movie, and I think there's other composers who did other songs.
Now,
but
do you usually do music in movies?
I've had a few, but I am actually going to have a single come out in a couple of months that Martin is involved in. Martin Gui Gui produced it, called My Cosmic One. So he's a very talented man. has his hands in movies and records
And you want to state your name again, please, and spell it?
George Romano, and that's Romano.
Any relation to other Romanos?
Yes, but none you'd be interested in knowing. There you go. How's that? Is that a good answer?
Very good, very good. Well, we're going to look for your song in the movie. Give me the name again.
It's called Servant Blues. George
Serving
Romano.
Blues. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Look who I found. Deborah Markowitz. Deborah, you have 2 films in this festival, right? Leaving screen today, and then you have Last Taxi Drivers tomorrow, am I right?
You are absolutely correct. Leaving showed earlier today, had a great audience, great response, and I'm looking forward to showing the people from Golden Door The Last Taxi Driver tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, I just saw Bobby Clahessy. He's in Last Taxi Driver, right? I just saw him on Blue Bloods last night, and with Tom Selleck in the same scene, so that's, you know, but of course. So how was the interest in Leaving today when the audience saw it? Because it is a great film. You want to briefly give us an idea what it's about?
Okay, well, it's hard to tell about it without giving it all away, but basically it's about a woman who leaves her family, but she keeps coming back without committing to coming back, and it kind of hurts everybody, and her husband wants her to stay, but he knows that she can't, and it's basically her therapist trying to get her to make a decision, but it inevitably leaves 3/4 of the people crying in the theater, which I love.
Yes, and you have a great music in that too, don't you?
Oh yeah, Stephanie Zaccaro, amazing. Still in college when she wrote it. Absolutely gorgeous. To get such accolades just for her music.
Yeah. And now Last Taxi Driver is kind of about the apocalypse, right? It has a little bit of zombies in there. It's the end of the world. And we have Robert Clahessy as a taxi driver who has not been zombified yet, right?
That's right. That's right. Well, the funny thing is it's actually more comedy than it is horror. And Bobby is just so hilarious.
It starts out and you're hysterical because I think he added some things that were not in the script. I could just tell.
The best things in the script he put in himself. I mean, with Bobby, when you direct him, because I'm the writer, director, producer, casting director, he does what you want him to do, you know, what he wants, you know, you want him to do, but then you let the camera roll because something amazing is going to come out after.
Yeah, he just has genius and it just comes out whether you want it to or not.
That's true, and he's one of the most hilarious people I've ever met in my life, so he's so much fun on set as well. I think I've cast him in like 6 things over the last 2 years.
Yeah. And then who else is in that movie?
Well, Deb Twist from Kick-Ass, as well as Emily Jackson from Incarnate, who's an up-and-coming star, and I predict great things for her. And then we got a lot of zombies.
Yeah, there's a lot of zombies in that. So if somebody wanted to find out more about your movies or get a hold of you, see what you're up to, what's your website?
Okay, they should go to intentionfilmsandmedia.com, intentionfilmsandmedia.com, and they can find out everything about all of my films, because I have about 7 of them on the festival trail right now.
That's good. Well, best of luck to you, Debbie. Very creative lady. My hat's off to Deborah Markowitz.
Thank you so much, Helen.
You're welcome.